Here's an ominous new acronym for our acronym-loving Prime Minister Modi, although he may hate this one. It's DACOIT. D-A-C-O-I-T. That's Digital America China are colonizing and obliterating Indian tech. Yes, just as Chambal dacoits looted central India in the bad old days of 1970s, 80s, Shenzhen and Silicon Valley dacoits, D-A-C-O-I-T, are savaging our digital landscape in the 21st century. We've already resigned ourselves to Google's and Facebook's astonishing dominance without even a shrug of resistance. These American titans take nearly 90% of all digital ad dollars from India. They know what we search, buy, whom we date, where we live, what politics we follow, what we say, think, whatever and everything we do, they know it all. But wait, you will say, don't we also have an Indian counterweight to every foreign invader? If there's an Amazon, there's a Flipkart too, founded by local boys Sachin and Binny Bansal, right? Well, China's Tencent, along with other foreign investors, owns 70%, while the Bansal boys are down to 10%. So what, you will counter? See how Bhavish Agarwal and Ankit Bhatti's Ola has taken the fight to America's Uber. Yes, but Ola is now 60% owned by a clutch of foreign investors, including SoftBank from Japan, which is also the largest investor in China's Alibaba. Now, you can keep on talking about promiscuous parentage. Hold on, don't fret, we still have our own giant killer, Vijay Shekhar Sharma and his Paytm. Really? Do you know that Alibaba owns 60% of Paytm's parent company and Vijay's stake is in the teens? The stark truth is that India's digital economy has been dacoitized completely. Indian companies are puny and incredibly vulnerable. Tencent, with a market cap of $500 billion, is training its sights on Hike, Practo, Byju's and Make My Trip, in addition to Flipkart and Ola. While Alibaba, with a $450 billion market cap, has got Zomato and Ticket New plus Paytm in its line of fire. But practical solutions are smack in front if only we care to see them. Jack Ma, the owner of Alibaba, owns economic benefits of only 8%. But he controls Alibaba almost 100% via an innovative structure called variable interest entities, which are trusts and contracts listed on foreign exchanges. Mark Zuckerberg does the same via differential voting rights vested in his Class A shares, which allow him to unambiguously control Facebook. As opposed to such aggressive institutional backing, our Indian entrepreneurs are trussed up in archaic laws. They are not allowed to issue differential voting shares. They are not allowed to issue non-voting shares. They are severely constrained in issuing and pricing cross-border quasi-equity or debt structures, perpetual bonds, warrants, convertibles, puts, calls, tracking stocks, options. They are allowed very little of all of this. They cannot list on overseas exchanges unless the entity is listed in India. There's lately been a very marginal, grudging sort of relaxation of this. Whenever I've tried to explain this critical difference between ownership and control to officials at Reserve Bank of India, SEBI, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Finance, I have encountered blank expressions. And these are followed by suspicion and disapproval. They just don't get it. That if people like Vijay or Bhavish or Sachin and dozens of other talented, hungry Indian entrepreneurs give hundreds of billions of dollars of economic ownership to foreign investors, even as they maintain voting control with their minority stakes, they can then create Indian digital behemoths without ceding to American and Chinese acquirers. We will then, only then, will we see the blossoming of a genuinely digital India with homegrown rivals to Facebook, Google, Alibaba, Amazon, Tencent. Otherwise, Prime Minister Modi and his team of pedantic bureaucrats will only encourage the ongoing Dacoity, D-A-C-O-I-T, Digital America, China, colonizing and obliterating Indian tech.